All right, folks, consider this a the pre-show show. Now I just running late, had a few things I had to get done, and I got held up, and then I had a couple of tech issues with the laptop. I had to restart it, so I'm gonna give people a few minutes to catch on and shit, and come hang out. Talk some UC 249 and whatever else you guys want to talk about. If you guys know, like, and Alex Graffiti was like talking about it much earlier, and she was warning people that the UFC, they have these little, like, whack ass dumbass little interns that all they do is send them out like internet cops to like DMCA shit. They gave me a notice just a little bit ago, and I looked up the video, the tweet, and it was a tweet from May 2019. And it was so stupid because it's not even a UFC video. You know what I'm saying? So I'm assuming Harshal saw my tweet that said, "Yo, Harshal, fuck you," like a couple hours ago. And I said, "Fucking Harshal, punk bitch," like, because he's got no balls. He's got no balls. Fuck him. So that's just bullshit. So he's going around just DMCAing bullshit. So fuck that guy. I really don't care. I don't care. Harshal, fuck you, dog. Like, they've already fucked up my my Eddie Law 31, my other account with 4,000 plus. What are you gonna do? Did this one too? Okay, I'll start another one. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all horse shit. Like, I don't know. It's annoying, yes, but at the same time, it's like who are you helping by doing notices on videos that aren't even UFC copyright? You know what I'm saying? And then even if it is UFC copyright, who are you helping? Like, who's making money? Go after the ones that are making money off your shit, not the people that are just tweeting out posters and shit like that. That's stupid as fuck. So 100%. Fuck you, Herschel. I knew a Herschel in college, and I could have sworn there was no other Herschels anywhere. Sorry, in high school. I knew a Herschel in high school, and I could have sworn there was no other Herschels in the world, and I was proven wrong. So, fuck you, buddy. Straight up. I don't care. Like, I'm not even upset. I'm just like, really? Like, y'all really gonna do this bullshit? What's up, Daniel? What's up? Did I stream it? Did I buy it? So I started off allegedly streaming it, and my alleged stream was total ass, so I bought it. I'm not sorry about it either. I was, I rewatched it the next morning a couple times, and I enjoyed the fucking fights like 2 more times, so it's all good. That being said, that's the last one I buy on ESPN Plus, because ESPN Plus sucks ass too. Straight up. I'm about to get put on the Luke Thomas list as far as like the UFC and Dana White go, where they hate Luke Thomas. I'm about to get put on that list right now because I'm gonna fuck with the UFC a bunch. I thought it was worth it too, man. The card overall, even with all the decisions and 2 fights, still pretty good, right? I don't know how you felt about that Greg Hardy fight, but I was bored. Like, after the Castro busted his foot or broke his foot or his toe, whatever. After that, I was like, come on, Hardy, just finish it already. I ain't trying to sit here with your bitch ass as waiting. You know what I mean? So, anyway, gonna give people a couple more minutes to jump on and we'll kick off. Meanwhile, whatever you guys want to talk about, man, throw in the chat. We'll fucking shoot the shit. This whole show's your guys' show anyway. So, I had to buy it on PC for it to pick up on the TV with the app. So, at first, I used to try to Chromecast it, and I stopped. That's every time that I did it, it just didn't work. So I bought an HDMI cable that goes from my MacBook to the TV. Perfect. I mean, ESPN Plus still choppy as shit, but like at times, not the whole time, but at times, at the most annoying times too, it was still choppy as shit. But at least it wasn't Chromecast choppy. So, bro, that Cater Stevens fight was fire, dude. That elbow he landed, on Stevens. I was like, R.I.P. Jeremy. Damn, bro. That being said, that was perfectly timed and perfectly placed, dude. I did not think. I thought Stevens was gonna finish that fight in a minute. I'm a Cater fan now. Oh, dude. He's a bad motherfucker, man. Who did they give Cater next? I don't know. Let's look up the rankings here in a second. Let's see. UFC rankings. What are they? Featherweights? Featherweight. All right. I wonder if I can put this on the video or I'm going to get DMCA too. That's so stupid. All right, so they got Calvin Kattar is number 9. Ah, fuck the UFC. Check this out. Give me a second. I'm pull this shit the fuck up right here. Okay, so it's the right side right here, right? You got see Alexander Volkanovski champion. He was champion for a second. You got Kattar at 9. Oh, I don't want the Josh Emmett fight. He just beat Jeremy Stevens. How did Jeremy Stevens go up 1? Maybe, you know what? Maybe they didn't. Update it yet. Okay, Calvin Kattar. I like Calvin versus shit, dude. Yair? Korean Zombie. Oh, has he fucking? I don't know he fucking Korean Zombie yet, right? I don't know if Korean Zombie's like hooked up with anybody yet, but Kattar Zombie would be dope. Would be dope as fuck. Ortega, I wouldn't be mad, dude, but he's number 2. And kind of a bitch. Smack the shit. Oh, well, yeah, he's he might have to fight Zombie after all that bullshit. Bryce is getting his shorts. He fucking should have gotten him anyway. Right, Yair, I'm telling you. All I heard about Ortega lately is he's punking on the Korean pop singer guy. First of all, K-pop is whack. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. And it's not because the music itself sucks. It's because the K-pop fans jack every hashtag and post their stupid ass fucking music videos. And at first, I didn't care. Right? I just, okay, whatever. I just brushed it off. But every time I go to a hashtag, it's always some K-pop bullshit. So now I'm anti-K-pop just for that reason. Not because K-pop sucks, because fuck their K-pop fans. 100%. Zombie might get winner of Max vs. Alexander. I am not mad at that. I would. Is the beat hooked up with anybody right now? Or matched up with anybody? Anyway. All right, well, let's start the show officially. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Monday Night Hangout. My name is Eddie Law. If you tuned in, appreciate it. If you're watching or listening after the fact, thank you for subscribing and checking us out. Spices Pros told me that they're going to announce the winners. They're going to send me a list of the winners, and I'm going to announce them this week. Maybe I'll do it on Thursday. So we're planning Keyboard Warriors Live to go down tomorrow night because there's an event Wednesday night. And so we'll do the idea is that we go live. We go live. What do they call it? Tomorrow night for Keyboard Warriors, and like a pre-Wednesday, pre-fight show, and then we go live Thursday on like what's it called? On like a post-fight show. You know what I'm saying? That'd be kind of dope. So I think we're gonna do that. So I think I'll probably announce them on Thursday. So that's the idea as of right now anyway. I'll update you guys, see if we only do one show, we do whatever, 2 shows, it doesn't matter. I'm planning to be around. So yeah, make sure you come hang out with us. Sorry, just sending out a few more notifications for people so they could jump on and hang out and shit. But no, I had some shit I had to do a little bit ago, and it fucking went a little long. So you guys are literally like getting ready for the show with me, which is you don't get this anywhere else. So there you go. Anyway, okay, all right, cool. So UFC 249 went down on Saturday. Dope ass fight, just like Daniel, just like you said, dude. It was definitely worth the the purchase, honestly. Like I said, I don't know about I think I'll go back to my normal ways. For the next one for 250, I think it is. But for this one, it was dope. So let's see what we got. K-pop started the coronavirus. Laughing hard about the K-pop thing. Dude, I can't stand K-pop. But not because of the music, because their fans are assholes. It's like it's like the Patriots. And I'm sorry, Aaron, but the Cowboys too. I don't care for their fans for the most part. I actually have family members that are Cowboy fans that I can put up with their shit because we're in their family, but 2, they're not complete cunts about it. But like Patriot fans, don't care. I don't even hate Bill Belichick or Tom Brady. I think they're cool. Just fuck them because of their fans. Cater fought Zabit. There you go, and lost but started winning the third. It was the one main event that was 3 rounds. Zabit won it that way. Zabit ain't trying to go 5 rounds with Cater. Yo, if they do a rematch though, 5-rounder. I need to rewatch that fight. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that after this. It was cool to hear every shot and hear the fighters breathing. It was dope to hear the corners, man. Like during the fight, and then it was funny as hell that DC was giving him fucking yeah, right here. Hardy said he started checking kicks because he heard DC say something about him needing to do that. Yeah, it's funny as hell that that worked out that way. And DC was kind of like, I mean, we need to do something about that. And Rogan's like, fuck it, nah, dude, it's just a new thing now. This is what we do. So I'm okay with it. Both fighters, and kind of end up fighting better. It ended up being a better fight. That fight kind of sucked in my opinion because like the Castro busted his foot, not his fault, but that's just kind of how that one went. But DC's like my mind's a code. I laughed my ass off. I don't know if you guys watched the entire broadcast, but at the very end of the broadcast before they signed off, DC was like that. DC says like, DC said, my mind's a cheat code, and I was like, that's motherfucker. I'm a DC fan. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Everyone get mad if they want to, but DC's dope. That's just how I feel about it. So, yeah, let me pull up the results so we can go over the results overall. And again, this is your guys' show. If whatever you guys want to talk about, shoot the shit about, we can do that. Just throw it in the chat, and we'll talk about it, y'all. Let's see. Google still has not updated their UFC cards, so fuck them. Why can nobody put up just the results without putting it on a fucking website? It has to reload over and over again. That shit's fucking stupid. Oh god, I hate to go to fucking MMAclickbait.com for results, but I'm gonna have to do that. All right, folks. I can't stand MMA fighting, aka MMAclickbait.com, because that's what they are, is clickbait. But I'm gonna use it. Let's see. Here you go. Right side. The right side right here. The right here, main card. So the undercard overall was pretty good. Let's see. Oh, let's address the elephant in the room. Was that a good stoppage in the Cejudo fight? No. How the fuck? Exactly. But how the fuck do you not give Cruz a chance to get up? Like, Cruz, well, you guys saw Cruz got kind of taken down or tripped up, whatever, early in the fight. When he was getting up, he wasn't protecting his head. He was pushing off the ground to get up. And he didn't. I don't think Keith Peterson gave him a chance to get up. Now, to say that he was, he smelled like alcohol and cigarettes, that's a bit much. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a bit much. But like, I get it. You know what I mean? I get it. But I don't know, man. If it's not true, first of all, if it's true, you gotta fire that dude. But how are you gonna prove it now? So first of all, and second of all, like if it's not true and Cruz just saying that shit, that's kind of fucked up. So can't be saying that about people, especially not refs, man. Someone in what do they call it? Like power of some sort or authority, right? Let's see if I can catch this dude. Have any of you fucking heard from MMA gods? I haven't seen that dude in a minute, so I just want to make sure he's okay. Just send him a DM, see what's up. I'm a ref. I honestly would let a guy take some extra just to make sure, and no one will be bitching. Well, I mean, again, you give him a chance. Now, Herb Dean would have let it go a little longer, and all that. So I don't know. So Dana said Jan is up for the title fight, but hasn't said against who. Do you give Cruz that fight? Or give it to Sterling. I give it to Sterling. I'm done with this bullshitting and not giving guys deserve a shot. I think it should be Jan Sterling. You know what I mean? If Cejudo actually retired. By the way, I think it's a negotiated tactic, right? I think he had said before that if he doesn't get the money that he feels he deserves, that he's gonna bail. Okay, and Dana's gonna be like, "See ya." I think that's what's gonna happen. He's gonna end up either legitimately retiring, or he's gonna go to 1. If I'm him, I go to 1. Okay, and get that rematch with Mighty Mouse. It's for real. He smelt the roadies into the mat. They were all down there. Oh man. All right, first fight of the night was Ryan Spann for Sam Alvey. Oh, jeez, I clicked on the fucking link, of course. Ryan Spann takes the split decision win over Sam Alvey. I thought Alvey did a really good job using that right hand to counter. Every time Spann would commit to something, that fucking boom, right hand's coming in, and it was really nice and everything. But I wish he would have connected a little more so that we could get rid of that split decision. I honestly had Alvey winning. That's just me. Does USADA have it up for Gaston or what? USADA's a fucking joke at this point, man. How are you gonna go after someone for weed? First of all, why are we still going after people for weed anywhere? Like, their states have legalized this shit. We're close. Hopefully, Arizona gets their shit together. But we're close to make it. I think in the next 2, 3, maybe 4 years, we'll have it federally legal, right? Recreational. Fucking the NFL relaxed on it. Shit. The NBA is not too far behind that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I was watching. I don't know if you guys watch All the Smoke. It's a podcast with Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson, both former NBAers, champs. Fucking. They had everybody on KG, Kevin Garnett. They had Jason Tatum, all these guys, but they had Steve Nash on, I think, a couple of days ago, and or last week Friday, and or they released it. And they asked him about weed, and he goes, "Yeah, dude, I use it for my back pain and all that. That's what I use it for, back pain and sleep." You know what I'm saying? So it's weed, man. I'm saying, what if we have picograms of weed? You got to nobody would get busted ever. I take it back. You have to be at a high level to do that. Like John Jones, obviously. Texas is talking about making it legal here to help stimulate the economy, dude. That's a great fucking idea. That's a great fucking idea. Stimulate the economy, legalize marijuana, tax it. I mean, everyone taxes the shit out of it anyway. Fucking Nevada, surely. You ever gone to Vegas and bought like the same amount of weed you would buy in California, you buy in Vegas and not have it be ridiculous? Come on now. I don't understand how someone would get an athletic advantage over another athlete with weed. I'd probably talking about like, maybe numbing the pain or whatever the fuck. But it's I don't know, it's fucking weird, man. Like, I use it for sleep. All right, allegedly. I'd say allegedly because Arizona ain't acting right. But like, I use it for sleep, man. Nothing works better than that, and I'm not taking no fucking sleeping pills. Like 100%. Let's see what we got. Oh Jesus, there's a fucking sweet. Sorry, I got a package in the mail. Then it's actually my front door anyway. What up, Headkick? It's 2020. We still talking about you started spending for weed or foods for weed. Yeah, dude, like fuck. It's fucking bullshit. Cartels will be pissed if it becomes legal in Texas. Fuck the cartels. Suck a fat Chapo. At the same time, they're doing like in Mexico. I don't know if you guys watch the news. I know you guys don't, but I do. If you want to insight into what happened in Mexico with cartels, follow Ed Manifesto on Instagram. The cartels are doing more for the people during the whole coronavirus thing in Mexico than the government is. If you want to fucking piss off your population and make them side with the cartels, keep up your stupid bullshit, Mexico government. If cartels in America start, or mafia, whatever you want to call them, the mob, he started doing that shit for people here, dude, they have power immediately, and the government can do shit about it because our government is ass about this whole thing. Was that Robert? The card actually happened. 100% reverse psychology work, not for Tony. Yeah, dude. You should not have taken that fight. Should not have taken that fight. I've been saying it from the get-go. You should not have taken that fight. And again, hindsight 2020, 100%. But I was like, no, guaranteed Tony versus Khabib later on. We could wait a few more months. We would win in years. Now is a chance we never get it for a meaningful thing. Like, there's a good chance we'll never get that fight for the belt like we need it to be. If they have that fight later on for nothing, just a super fight, just to have the fight, let's say Khabib somehow loses to Justin or loses to somebody else and doesn't have the belt anymore. If they fight, who gives a fuck? Honestly, who gives a shit? There's nothing. To me, the significance is gone if there's no title on the line. We're waiting for Tesla to move here. Yeah, Elon Musk is getting his panties in a bunch. By the way, Elon's fucking little nutty bastard. But sometimes you don't, like, geniuses are hard to understand or misunderstood, or what you want to call them. They're almost like they're on that line between crazy and genius. So, I get it. But they're talking, I think he was talking about moving to, was it Texas, Daniel? I know he's talking about Nevada, maybe Texas, and people in Arizona are starting to hashtag come to Arizona. Arizona's pretty business friendly, so wouldn't be a bad idea for him to come here. Makes me sleep and laugh at anything. And you never overdose on it. You know what happens if you try to overdose on weed? You fall asleep. Maybe throw up a little bit. That's it. It does make pain fade in late rounds. You know what, man? The most I've done is go to open mat on it. Like totally, not like blitzed out of my mind, but, pretty good and toasty. And I won't say pain, but everything slowed down for me. So, I mean, maybe if that even fucking matters, I don't know, man. People are taking fucking steroids and shit and EPO and a bunch of other supplements and diuretics, okay? Weed, if you rank them on like seriousness, right? Weed's way the fuck down here and everything else is like, there's like a massive gap. It's like weed, gap, everything else is up here, okay? That's my opinion. Do you guys think the 2 weight cuts affected Tony's performance? I believe so, because he cuts April 18th, and it's not an easy cut. He looked like ass. I don't know if you guys saw the video that he put up of him, the camera went to the scale, and then he goes into the mirror. He looked like asshole. He looked okay, the last Friday, but I personally think it did, because it was like camp weight cut is a motherfucker. And I don't know if he took a break or anything, but it was like more camp, another weight cut right after. I think it did. But honestly, I don't think it was as big of a factor of him losing as Justin being that fucking good on Saturday, was. I think Justin deserves every bit of credit. It was just not Tony's night. You don't think it did? All right. Ed said people in USA grow better weed than what's in Mexico. 100%. Dude, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You think the cartels are going to fucking put money in on really good weed, okay, and then just ship it over here and everything? Like, that's why I don't understand why people buy weed illegally here. Like, just get your card. Now, I know the card's not, okay, in the States it's not recreational. The card's not cheap, okay? But, dude, the weed's way better here, man. Fuck all that. What's up, Ink? 100% we do. I'm telling you, dude, every time I go, yeah, like, my kids like going to California and all that, and they like the beach and Disneyland and all that shit. And girl, we go, but a lot of the time, at least before this whole bullshit started, me and my girl go to we go to like Anaheim or LA, whatever, even San Diego sometimes, and like that would be me. Like we get there, like we drive out there like on a Friday morning or a Thursday night, and then Saturday spend most of the day at the beach. I don't like going during the summer because it's packed, so I go when it's like cooler. I don't want to jump in the ocean, but I like to sit on the beach, at the beach with a little, couple, maybe a pre-roll, maybe some vape, I don't know, allegedly, and then like hang out. So Cali's got the best shit. The complaint I have about Nevada is it's not as good and it's more expensive, much more expensive. Jesus Christ, Nevada got crazy with it. Like I hate going to Vegas with that shit and getting weed there. I get way more in Cali than I do in Nevada. Robert says, I think Gaethje's coach made this happen, and Gaethje listened to him. He also worked out with JJ versus Rose. Yeah, no, like, what's his name? It's not Trevor Goldman. Can you give me his name? I can't remember his name, the coach's name. I know it's on the tip of my tongue, and I can't. Not Trevor Whitman, is it? Why did I say Goldman? Jesus Christ. Let me know. But yeah, that guy, his coach gets a ton of credit for that, because Gaethje went from being a wild man to being like a fucking intelligent. He was always an intelligent fighter, but a guy that actually uses intelligence instead of just going in there like a psycho. Headkick says, how many of us called that Gaethje would come in and kill that fight? Sucks for Tony. All of us, dude. I picked Gaethje. I picked Gaethje for different reasons, though. I picked Gaethje because I was like, because that would fucking happen to the UFC. Like, Dana would fuck this up. And I know MMA guys isn't here right now, but I'm not surprised. Motherfucker is like, and like the MMA gods or karma, whatever, like for sure was gonna fuck this, fuck this whole thing up for them. So anyway, Aaron says missed opportunity, especially if Conor gets a fight against Gaethje. God, no, please, no. Can we just get a fucking title fight? Gaethje versus Khabib. Okay, give McGregor. I don't know. They're talking Masvidal. I'm down with that fight. The DS, the Nate trilogy. What they were taking, they took too long to do that one, but I'd be like, whatever. What they're gonna do is give Conor a fight that he can win. He'll probably win it, and then they'll give him the title shot. Give him, the winner of Gaethje Khabib. I'm done with this bullshit where you just, McGregor gets to, skip the line. And I get it. It's because of the money and the buys and the fucking draw. Fine. But as far as like the sport, like, fuck that. That being said, I wouldn't be surprised. I just wouldn't be surprised that if they give McGregor litigation versus McGregor and winner gets Khabib, which is bullshit because Gaethje already has a goddamn interim belt. If I had Texas, would save over $30 million in tax. I'm telling you, fucking for real. California is not business friendly. It's just not. I'm not gonna get into the politics of it, but what the fuck? Justin on EPO. If it's natural, that dude's always had a good gas tank, right? Glover versus Lionheart. Dude, it's the fight of the guys. It's just another fight of the guys that lost to Jones. That's it. Glover got his fucking arm fucked up against Jones. That genius overhook where he popped he kind of like hyperextended his own arm. But Lionheart had nothing for Jones. I went to 235 and I was pissed the fuck off at Jones for not finishing Lionheart. And I get it, dude. Like, I'm not taking anything away from Lionheart. He's a tough motherfucker. But that's John motherfucking Jones. And Lionheart had nothing for him that night. Nothing. Jones does that thing where he fights down to the level. And again, I'm not shitting on Lionheart. But Jones has that fucking annoying ass habit. I'm cussing my ass today. The annoying habit of fighting down to the level of his opponents. It's annoying as hell. I'm not a huge Tony fan, so I wasn't upset. I wasn't either. But I was upset that my buddies was upset. Y'all wanted that fight. That's almost got me, not going to lie. Yeah, dude, I wanted that fight real bad because it's like you finally have two guys that like are clear-cut the top two guys in the division. And now we're not going to get that fight. But and for the belt, again, if we do that fight for not for the belt, just to have the fight, it loses, to me, it loses everything. You know what I mean? We'll sit there and be like, oh, well, it could have been. Yeah, I knew it was Trevor Whitman. There you go. Thanks. Appreciate it. Lionheart wins, gets ranked back to number 2. Oh shit, I had the fucking ranking up, didn't I? I lost it. Here's what I'll say about that. Yeah, and what? What do you get? You know what I mean? Like, what the win does he get to fight Jones again? No. To me, Dominic, it needs one win to get back to Jones, in my opinion. As close as that fight was, I think if Dominic can beat whoever is ranked above or under him, I think he should get if he wins convincingly, obviously, he should get a Jones rematch just based on how good the fight how close this last fight was. I'm a huge fan of Tony, this is Robert, but you have to be associated with your favorites. Better man win. That's what it is, man. Like I said, I say it all the time. I have 4 fighters that I'm emotionally invested in, and I can't wait till they're retired, all 4 of them. So I can just do that, right? And I do for the most part, like with everybody else, just with these, like the 4 fighters that I'm talking about: Cain Velasquez, or Nick Diaz, Nate Diaz, Cain Velasquez, Michelle Watterson. When those 4 are all for sure done, I'm not gonna get emotionally invested in anybody. Because when Michelle lost to Carla, I was pissed the fuck off, right? But if you watch the fight, with no bias, to me, it could have gone either way. But probably the right fighter probably won. The scoring was shit, but the right fighter probably won. I still wish Michelle would have won because I like Michelle. McGregor could go face Poirier again, and it'd be a better fight this time. Way better. True, Robert, but doesn't stop you from being a fan just because of losses. 100%. You could be a fan of whoever. It doesn't matter. Fuck McGregor. Dude, that guy lost his fucking mind today. He was like gone for a while, and he came in with a bunch of shit. First of all, he's doing that shit that John Jones does, with tweet shit out and delete. So that annoys the hell out of me. Like, no. It's stupid. It's like, come on, man, you're not retarded. You know people can screenshot. There's one thing, guys, a nice card. Yeah, we'll talk about it here in a second. In a minute. I prefer McGregor fighting MMA with whoever rather than some De La Hoya shit. But Khabib Gaethje's priority now. I have 100%. Do Khabib Gaethje, give McGregor somebody else. If McGregor wins, you can entertain that idea. And so he can get, creamed by Khabib again if Khabib wins. Anybody want to see Smith face Jones again? No, I don't. Drew Dober versus Alex Hernandez this Wednesday is going to be dope. Yeah, nope. Robert Xerxes, I'm still a fan of his approach to training style. Talking about Smith? Okay. Not unless he does something spectacular. Blachowicz versus Jones is like, that's right. John Blachowicz. Yeah, and to me, again, I think it should be Dominic Reyes fighting somebody to get the winner of that fight. All right. Just real quick, we'll go over the results of this card. Bryce Mitchell had a baller ass fight against Charles Rosa. I mean, the transitions, again, jiu-jitsu, but the transitions, and to try a twister that many times in one fight, and for Charles Rosa to keep falling for it over and over again, I was sitting there just like, come on, Bryce, you have to finish this twister. You have to. Like, he was literally an arm behind Charles Rosa's head in this and cranking it away from finishing that fight. And Charles Rosa did everything he had to fight those hands, man. That was crazy. But Luke against Nico Price, that was another classic, just mauling, not mauling, but like just the Just Bleed fans loved it for sure. Again, Carlos Parza, I can't stand her fucking personality, and her fighting's boring, but she won, whatever. Alexei Olenek and Fabrice Verdum didn't go the way I wanted it to. I thought it was going to be like a mostly. I mean, look, Alexei was dominating to me, doing way better than Verdum was on the feet. You can say dominating if you want. On the ground, Verdum was switching between arm bars and back takes and all this other shit. Maybe she tried a triangle or two. It was dope. But again, fun fight. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed it. Anthony Pettis, Donald Cerrone was kind of what I expected on that one, honestly. Then you got Greg Hardy with Jorgen De Castro hurts his foot and then does jack shit. Like, didn't he spend like most of like the second round just sitting back? Like moving around. Come on, moving around. Maybe throwing a little, like, he didn't throw that many, like, any punches for a fucking minute. Then we'll talk about Cejudo here. Well, let's talk about it now. Cejudo over Cruz. I thought it was early stoppage. I don't know how you guys feel. I know there's a lot more people now in the chat. Let me know how you feel about that. Dominic Cruz, did he have a real, does he have a point? To me, I don't know. Okay, I'm not saying does he have a point about the cigarettes and the alcohol. I think he's just mad. But I thought it was an early stoppage. Not like wow, this is fucking travesty level. And it definitely wasn't like a fucking, oh, come on, fuck on, like this much. I think it was like normal. Like it wasn't like a barely early stop. No, it was an early stoppage to me. I think title fight, former champ, probably the greatest bantamweight of all time. You give him a chance. You got to. And Keith Peterson was like, no. I mean, I think Herb Dean lets that thing go. Pretty much every other ref other than Mazzagatti will let him get murdered. And Yamasaki would stop it. Or am I getting else mixed up? Whatever. One of those guys would let it go way too long, and the other guy would have ended it at the second that Cruz ate that knee. In the main event, just in case you guys Tony Ferguson, and we talked about that already a bunch here. Ferguson should have not taken that fight, in my opinion. And again, I said that when they made the fight, mind you. When they made the fight. Okay? This fight is bad. Don't do this fight. They did it anyway. They weren't listening to me, but as far as like the fans, they should be listening to the fans. Again, baller ass fight. Great fucking fight. But you fucked up Tony versus Khabib. Not that we can never see that fight, but it's not going to be for the belt. More than likely. I think that there's only two ways that it's for the belt. That Khabib holds on to the belt for another couple fights and Tony works his way back up, or they make Gaethje Khabib and Gaethje somehow drops out and they don't just give the fight to McGregor, right? Gaethje drops out and Tony comes in and they're like, all right, fine, we're going to get it. Drew Dober was Alex Hernandez this Wednesday. I like Alex Hernandez. I like Drew Dober. Like, damn, I don't know who to pick on that one, honestly. I like both of these guys. Sorry, I'm catching up here. Dober's a shit. Yep. And Dober is like improved a lot. When he first came in, Jesus Christ, I was like, this cat is kind of, he needs a lot of work. And he's a tough guy too, and ends up being pretty good. All I can say about Conor, he makes Vegas a lot of fun. I agree. Super fun times when he fights in Vegas. The entertainment factor is 100% atmosphere. 100%. I'm with you. I'm totally with you. Entertaining. He makes a crowd rowdy. He makes he's a great fighter. I mean, I'm not gonna bullshit. He's a great fucking fighter. I'm just over the act. I'm over it. Personally. You know what I mean? Like tweeting out shit, deleting it, talking about like I'm gonna make a fucking necklace with your teeth. Fucking really, bro? Come on, man. Don't talk about me being a father. Okay, McGregor. Okay, Conor, whatever. You know, the De La Hoya bullshit. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. There's no way none of you would pay for that. I know not one of you would pay for that. That McGregor De La Hoya. Thiago Santos. He deserves a rematch. Or maybe him and Dominic throw down. Rosa, the black belt. Yeah, the black belt, right? Yeah, I'm right on that. Metro was fight of the night. That was, to me, that was the most fun fight. Because again, I love jiu-jitsu. So to me, that was the most fun fight. Followed closely by obviously Justin Gaethje and Tony Ferguson, and then the Cater Stevens fight was dope. Verdum, no explosion left, it seems. Verdum has gone for a minute, so he's rusty as shit, and he looked out of shape. He didn't come out with his usual, well, not usual, he's done it quite a bit, where he comes out and, like, you know, tries to fucking flying kick somebody's, you know, face in. He did it to Travis Browne, he connected, remember that shit? So I kind of wanted him to do that, he didn't do it. Fair enough, but I think he's done. Verdum looked like crap. What was he doing during his hiatus? Nothing. I mean, I'm sure he was training jiu-jitsu, but he wasn't, like, working out hard and shit. Flabby Saw had no conditioning. Yeah, I think he expected that fight to go to the ground from the get-go. I don't think he expected to stay on the feet as long as it did, because it did. And jiu-jitsu cardio, conditioning, whatever you want to call it, is different than, like, stand-up. So it looked like to me like he barely trained stand-up because Oleinik was catching him on everything. Like, Verdum at one point just started doing this. Like, as soon as he saw Oleinik coming in, he's like, fuck it. I'm not even going to counter. So, Brazilian Price was dope. Yeah, dude, Price is fucking... I was like doing this shit. You got to give it to him, though. He was just like, God damn, that was crazy. But I think that was like the adrenaline. I think as soon as he went to the back, he's like, fuck my eye. And Ngannou's Thanos. Dude. First of all, people that were bitching the fight wasn't technical are 100% right. But fuck you. Are you kidding me? Who gives a shit? Like, I'm cussing my ass off. First of all, I read an article. I forgot who tweeted it. I think it was Michael Bisping, talking about, like, people that cuss a lot are more intelligent for whatever reason. I don't read the article. I just took the headline because, you know, I like it. So I'm just an intelligent motherfucker. I don't even know. I'm dumb as hell, guys. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, Ngannou, like, he ate that leg kick clean. I don't know if he was like, oh, shit, this guy's real. I better go get him. But as soon as he got Biggie Boy, like, backpedaling, all you had to do was connect. And it was perfect connect. Like, it was perfect. It's hard to knock somebody out falling backwards. It is. It's difficult. It can be done. Don't get me wrong. But it's difficult. Verdum was fat. Verdum looks like that most of the time. The fights where he won the title, I think, against Kane, when he won... Yeah. The fights, his best fights, he was in shape. He still looked flabby, but he was definitely way out of shape in this one. Keith Peters re-suspended. That was a dumb spot stoppage. I think refs should start having to fucking explain their shit and then face consequences, honestly. I think refs should have to do that. I think like refs in, like, NBA, NFL, every sport should have to do that no matter what. 2 seconds left in the round. Exactly. Cruz early stoppage now, but with the post-fight stuff. But now, yeah, dude, that whole thing where he talked about Keith Peterson smelled like cigarettes and alcohol. I was just like, come on, dude. Like, you could have just gone up there and be like, that was an early stoppage. I'm a former champ and all that stuff. It was a title fight. I deserved the chance to win, to continue. It's a pay-per-view, all that. It's co-main, 5 rounds. I deserve that. But the second he goes, like, he smells like cigarettes and alcohol, I'm like, all right, first of all, now you're being a little petty. Oh, super petty, which, okay, I agree. Again, he deserves to be petty, but have a little class, dude. And it's the emotions and all that. I haven't heard if he still believes that or if he's changed his mind or changed his tone or whatever. But it's he's just a bad look, man. Like, I mean, look, just like what you're saying. Early stoppage, but the post-fight stuff changes how you feel about it, right? I mean, still early. I mean, still early stoppage. We all agree on that. But at the same, but after what the comments, you're just like, okay, now I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. If Cruz doesn't say that, you could make. I think people will be trying to make a case to have him go in for the vacant title now. You could do him and Yan or him and Sterling. It has to be him and Yan, right? You could, but now nobody's gonna want to see that. Honestly, no one's gonna want to see it except for, like, super diehard Cruz fans. A title fight with 2 high-level competitors on a pay-per-view should never be stopped like that. 100%, sir. 100%. And I honestly think, and I don't know if they're still able to. I know Brock Lesnar was able to throw his weight around that one time, and I forgot what ref. You guys probably know, but you guys remember more than I do probably. Who the ref was when he was supposed to fight, and I forgot against who. but he threw his weight around and got rid of that ref. God damn. I think fighters in title fights, at the very least, right, should have veto power. No, not that ref. Not that ref. You know what I mean? Like, if Cruz is more comfortable with Herb Dean, fine. Or Mark Goddard, who I'm a fan of. And again, Mark, I know Mark has had a couple question ones lately, but I think overall he's pretty good. Robert says Tony was forced into fighting by UFC economically. I think they were paying him only $200,000 to show and win money before UFC 249. He needed to stay relevant. That was a lot of facts. I mean, shit, Jacare tested positive, knew that he had come in contact with someone with COVID, and still took the fight, even though he was scared shitless because of COVID and all that, or coronavirus. And he took the fight because he needed it to pay his mortgage. Guys, think about that shit. Took the fight when he was scared of getting sick and possibly bringing that back to his family. But took the fight because he had to pay his mortgage. Okay? There's something wrong with that. There really is something wrong with that. Okay? And again, you could be like, well, he chose to be a fighter and an independent contractor, yada, yada, whatever the fuck. It doesn't matter. These are different circumstances. The guy took the fight because he was going to lose his home. And it might be a little bit pushing it, but he basically was going to risk his life, possibly, to pay his mortgage. There's something wrong with that. We're the greatest nation on the planet, and we can't fucking do something about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least, not even us. The UFC is big enough. Okay? The UFC is big enough. It makes enough money. They can help their fighters. Come on now. Yo, I called for Rosenstruck to beat Francis. Boy, was I wrong? Yeah, I think I don't remember if I picked Ngannou. No, I think I picked I want to say I picked Biggie. I can't remember, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I can't fucking remember. I want to say I picked Ngannou though. What if Lil Peterson was on the bottle though? Yo, if he really was, drinking and smoking and cigarettes, who gives a shit? But if he really was drinking and trying to be a ref, never again. He cannot be a ref ever again. If that's true, if they can prove it and it was true, and they can prove it. You can't ref ever again, dude. You're out. You're gone. Go get a job somewhere else, dog. You can't be a ref anymore ever again. Ever. You can't do it. Take your license away. No one should ever hire you again. If that's true. If it's not true, Dominic motherfucking Cruz gotta apologize. Career ending. You talking about the Rosenstrike? Yeah, Rosenstrike stoppage was for me. Stop this now. Cruz was what just happened. It's exactly how I felt, dude. When Ngannou knocked him out, and Ngannou walks by, he's like, yeah, I'm beating his chest and shit. And then he turns around and he's like, oh shit. It wasn't if he dies, he dies. It was oh shit. He runs over, like he's looking at him like, oh, yo, is he okay? Like he looked like he was legitimately concerned he was dead. And then finally, when Biggie Boy started moving and like shaking his head and moving, he was like, oh, okay, I didn't kill these guys. Like, gosh, Jesus. Jason Herzog is the best referee. He's one of the best for sure. No, I'm with you. I like Herzog. I like Goddard. I like Dean. Why wasn't Mike Beltran there? Thought he wasn't he? I don't know. It's a good question. He's another good one. So Cejudo's good after he was flailing his hobbit hands around like he was fighting with Dragon. He was just, Dana White lowballs his roster. Dana White lowballs everybody not named Conor McGregor. You know why? Because Conor McGregor doesn't fucking let him lowball him. McGregor knows his worth. And he gets his worth. Case in point, for the most part, him versus Mayweather. Now, Mayweather got a lot more money, okay? But McGregor knew he gets that $100 million. Go back to the UFC. Like, you better pay me. And he knows his worth. So, that's what Cejudo's trying to do with this whole retiring shit. It's just a negotiation tactic, folks. I'm telling you right now, if Dana White feels like keeping him around, he'll find a way to pay him and keep him around. 12 for Jorgen, while Hardy got 130. What are we doing here? What's going on? Who got fucking someone got real shit money to get knocked the fuck out. Rosenstruck got paid, I think, like 20 grand to get knocked the hell out. I think that's the number I saw earlier. That Reebok deal messed over the fighters also. Dude, that a lot of these moves that the UFC, but specifically Dana White, in my opinion, have made, USADA, Reebok, is all this thing to make UFC corporate. So if you guys, for example, the NFL, they always talk about protect the shield and all of this shit. you know, that's a corporation, a massive one, right? It's huge. They own a day of the week. You could argue too. They own Sunday and then probably Monday, but definitely Sunday, right? The UFC wants to own Saturday. Dana White wants to own Saturday. You know what I'm saying? How do you do that? You copy the model for the most part. What I wish it would fucking copy is the WWE's what do they call it? WWE Network. Copy that model, okay? $20 a month, I will pay that if you just throw in the pay-per-views and all the programming on Fight Pass. Dude, who wouldn't pay that? Who wouldn't pay that? And you could do a pay-per-view a month. You just get your money. Of course, now with the ESPN deal, it doesn't matter. So yeah, like the state of MMA, folks. But isn't it awesome that we have new shit to talk about? So let's see. They're talking about Daniel Cormier. He says if Stipe won't fight, it's going to be me against Francis Ngannou for the title. Why does everyone think Francis is going to go in there and run through DC? I mean, it could happen if he connects. But I tell you right now, if Francis tries that bullshit he did on Saturday, where he just swings all crazy with his chin up, he's going to hit the ground very quickly with the takedown. He's going to get double leg to hell. Like, DC knows it. Everyone knows it. So he has to fight DC, obviously, way different. But I don't discount DC in that fight at all. At all. I don't know why people are doing that. That's stupid. To me, that's stupid. Well, I just saw it's like a video that says Anthony Smith explains why Dominic Reyes should receive automatic rematch against John Jones. Talk about a dude that knows his shit. In my opinion, that he knows his shit. He knows his shit. Fuck it. Y'all see that dude from the guy from Combate, the dude used to be a WWE guy. He fucking, what did he get arrested for? He was arrested and accused of assault on a woman. That's the dude that he got knocked the fuck out. Oh god, left leg cemetery, right leg hospital. Fuck me, my brain is so wrecked right now. It's like long ass day, folks. All right, it's been a long fucking month, but definitely like today. But oh my god, I can see his face. You guys are gonna beat me to it for sure. That dude got knocked the fuck out. This Alberto, whatever, and then Alberto Del Rio. That's not his real name, right? It's like Alberto Rodriguez or something like that. Hydrate, 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 hydrate. I still appreciate UFC fighters talk like people. Most of sports actually talk like robots. Yeah, I mean, look, when you have sponsorship money, you know, like the NBA, the NFL, the Shield. I mean, shit. Guys in the NFL, if they speak out of line, they get fined thousands, hundreds of thousands sometimes. In the NBA, you look at the ref the wrong way, you get $50,000 fine. So, Keely Sparta earned $105,000 for that fight. Yeah, highway robbery. Even if she is, even if she is a former champ, dude, that's a lot of cookies. Yeah, Alberto Del Rio. Yeah. Oh, that's right, man. But man, it's been 6 or 7 years. Hey, yeah, hey, Crow Cop, thank you, Crow Cop and Tito. But Crow Cop knocked him out. He lost the Tito. You know, when I heard that he was gonna fight Tito, I was annoyed. Because like, you just gave Tito a W for nothing? And Tito's going to fucking pump it up like he actually beat somebody. He ain't beat nobody. Had Tito lost that fight, then you got something. That's a massive upset. And that's embarrassing for Tito. So I'm never getting an argument about Francis' evolution because he was knocked out. He has knocked out all of his last 4 opponents in less than 5 minutes. What was the argument? That he's like getting better? Like, what was the argument? All the champions should make $1 million minimum. There you go. Honestly, $4 billion plus company now, but $4 billion company can't afford that. Come on, man. Like, come on. Seriously. All right, got maybe I think another 10 minutes where I have to go, folks. I'm sorry, I know. But we'll be back tomorrow night at Keyboard Warriors. Again, now that I got a bunch of people here, we're moving the Wednesday show to tomorrow night because obviously Wednesday night we have a card, which is cool, but we're not going to go live during the card because we're going to be watching it. So there you go. Francis always won by finish and lost only by decisions. Yeah, he didn't get finished by Stipe. And he lost to He lost a staring contest to Derek Lewis. So, unless you're an Irishman, again, if you know your worth and you have the balls to go after it. Now, McGregor has a unique situation. People love him. Cejudo doesn't. Just doesn't. Nobody really else does. I mean, think about it. You got to give him his props, right? The dude is a marketing genius, is entertaining as hell, and he has a massive, incredibly loyal, for whatever reason, following. So he can get whatever money he wants. So, and he deserves it. Again, if you can get the money you feel you're worth, do it. Argument was, this is Francis 2.0. He's gotten better. Wrestling, yeah, we haven't seen him wrestle very much. I think I've seen him stuff a takedown, but I don't remember. I honestly don't remember. But DC's another animal. And honestly, I think if he did like a Stipe Ngannou rematch, I think Ngannou would be in a hurry to finish that fight. I don't think he wants to get into the fourth or fifth round with Stipe, be tired as shit from trying to finish Stipe and then get taken down. And I think that's what DC would try to do. Tire him out, let him swing in air, and then take him down in the later rounds and choke him out. I think Francis has a TKO loss for UFC. Let me find out for you guys. But that guy just doesn't even look human. I was watching the fight with my family, and I was just like, that guy's he's not human. We're not the same human. We're different. Like, it's a different species, man. I wish you would bring back the braids or the cornrows. He looked like the Predator, like his nickname. He has let's see, decision losses. No TKO losses. Like, his first loss was in 2013. Decision loss to Zumana. I don't know where that was. Looks like it was probably, I don't know where it was. But the other two losses he has are Derek Lewis and Stipe by decision. The Stipe was a 5-rounder. The Derek Lewis one was that staring contest for 3 rounds that we all fucking loved. So, a few more minutes here, go guys. Throw on whatever you guys want to talk about. We get it popping here before I go. And again, we'll be back tomorrow night. We'll keep our Warriors live. What do you guys think about that whole? And honestly, I didn't think that they would or should like punish John Jones, but for some reason Dana felt like he had to come out and say he wasn't going to punish John Jones for that DWI. That's a legal issue. That should be the cops. I think. I don't know. That being said, if somebody in the NBA or in the NFL, like a name, does that, they're getting suspended by that league. But fighting's different. Now you're good, Headkick. You're good. Francis is so calm when talking. It's scary. Dude, he goes in there and knocks the shit out. The dude comes back, beats his chest, and he's just like, yeah, I win. I don't know what I should do. I don't know where I stand. I thought this fight was going to be for an interim title. It's cool. All right. Thanks, guys. Like, that guy just knocked you the fuck out. That would have been the 4th time being stripped, right? What else we get? Yeah, for John Jones, yeah. Dana White confirms plans to book Alexander Volkanovski and Max Holloway too. I'm okay with it. I like Max Holloway and everything, and that'll be one of the first times. And remember, correct me if I'm wrong. That'll be the first time that a guy defended a belt a bunch of times, and we all felt deserved a rematch, like immediate rematch, actually got one. Now a lot of people actually believe that Max doesn't deserve one because Volkanovski was that fucking good in that fight. But I think that's just conditioning from like the UFC consistently like not giving guys their due or the rematch that we felt they deserved after defending the belt a bunch of times. So I think he deserves it personally. All right, a few more minutes, folks. Throw them out. Let's go. Anything you guys want to talk about? Yeah, someone's talking about the McGregor Diaz trilogy. I don't know about that, folks. Whatever. Yeah, Bryce Mitchell says he wants to get the coronavirus to make his immunity stronger. All right, Bryce, stick to jiu-jitsu and fighting, bro. Nah, not just playing. No, that's your opinion, dude. I'm not gonna say go for it, but let's see. Everyone wants to be on the fight island. That's kind of That's kind of funny. Dude, Dana White's talking like he's like ready to get a new bantamweight champion. Like, all right, go ahead, Cejudo. Mind you, Triple Cringe can go. I'm sure he's doing all right. Oh no, I might have got paid out of this one, but Max thought he won the first fight. No, he did not. I get why you would think that, but no. Do you talk about your DMC? Yeah, I got one today. So, all right. So earlier, I'm sure you guys know Alex Cafidi. I think she's a bloody elbow writer. She tweeted out that dude that the UFC was they have the little bullshit ass little interns going on Twitter and DMC and shit, right? So I tweeted out "fuck you Herschel" because that's the name that we all know of the guy that goes around doing that shit. And I tweeted out "fuck you Herschel" or "Herschel fuck you," something like that. And I got a DMCA notice on a video from May 2019. Not even a UFC video. It's not. So he probably saw my tweet. So if you guys saw one of my last tweets, fuck him. And earlier in this video, hey Herschel, fuck you. What you want to do, bro? Again, they watching fucking DMC and other shit and get my shit suspended. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. And also, again, I don't care. Twitter fucked me on my other account. I'm still trying. I've been trying to get it back repeatedly. I just annoy the fuck out of them with emails and all this shit. But they fucked me on the other one. I had like 4,000 plus followers on that. I was finally getting that shit going, and it was helping the show a lot. And they fucked me. So go ahead, take this one away too. It's 1,000 followers. What are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like, who knows? Fight Island happened before, but does Fight Island happen before having the Apex Gym? No, I think they're still working on it. Besides, the Fight Island is only for international cards, so the Apex is going to be all local, the U.S. cards. So who does not Connor? 100%. You're right. He does not have the fun that Connor does. If he goes, he goes. If he dies, he dies. Fuck Twitter. 100%. What's next for Ferguson? A break, a vacation. Soul searching. Maybe I won't say find a new camp, but bring in another coach or a different coach to help out. Whatever. I don't know if it's popular or not, or if this would be popular. McGregor. I kind of want to see that fight. Ferguson versus McGregor. Fuck you, McNuggets. You fucking piece of shit. That fight. Because you could McGregor wins that fight. Yeah, title shot probably. Right? Like you would kind of say he deserves it. And if Ferguson wins that fight, give him Khabib, or the winner of Gaethje Khabib. I think you could do that. So I'm not opposed to that. That being said, take a vacation, Tony. Go relax, hang out with your kid and your wife and all that, and and then when it's time to come back, well, first of all, get fucking healthy because first of all, it busted his orbital bone, but I could have sworn his knee gave out again. I don't know if you guys saw the same thing I did, but I thought his knee gave out again. But I would love to see that him and McGregor, instead of McGregor getting an immediate title shot. Honestly, Cejudo more for pro wrestling, in my opinion. I guess. Honestly, he doesn't have personality, dude. He just says cringy shit because he knows it's cringy. He besides, like, what are you gonna do? Like a Rey Mysterio wannabe? You know what I'm saying? See, I used to watch WWE back in the day. Nah, dude, I honestly would love to see him probably coach if he doesn't fight again. I want to see him go to one. I don't want him to retire. Just leave the UFC if he wants, but go out in the one and fight all those short guys over there. And I don't know where I heard this. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I know I heard it where he thought he could possibly make another Olympic wrestling run. I wouldn't mind seeing that. I would actually watch for real. Next, Kurt Angle. Because of the busted neck, because it's super cringe. Yeah, I remember Kurt Angle used to come in at some point. Like Kurt Angle came in, and I remember he did he played the dope for a long time. When he came into the ring and he had the 2 cartons of milk and like Stone Cold, that shit. I got a good laugh out of that. And then they started doing like during the song goes down, you suck or something like that. You suck, right? That's what he said to him. Oh, my bad. Get you put in a masterclass, damaging leg kicks, octagon control, and he staggered Ferguson many times. He was he was patient, right? Like Ferguson would come in with something and bah, counter. And he countered beautifully, right? And the leg kicks were great. And they were at the right spots. They caused damage. Like, it was perfect. And then when he hit Tony Ferguson, and Ferguson goes, ugh, I was like, what the fuck? Are we going to see Tony Ferguson go down? And to Tony Ferguson's credit, he didn't. But yeah, man, master class. That dude studied. So in WWE, he uses a missile, 100%. All right, guys. Kind of out of time here now. So a couple more things if you got them, and then I got to go. But don't forget, we're going to be back tomorrow night. Keep It Warriors Live. Myself, Fred Kirby, just Wakaba. And then again on Thursday. Thursday one might be me and just Fred. We'll see. But yeah, we'll be back after that card on Wednesday. But Wednesday, no show. Again, you guys will be watching the card. We'll be watching the card. There's no reason to try and do a show on that. And, with our luck, the UFC would be like, you guys are doing a fucking show and blah, blah, blah. Would, try to pull us up the fucking air. Later, brother. All right, shout out to everyone tuning in tonight. Appreciate the fuck out of you guys. Headkick, Robert, Otis, Inc., Aaron. Stay safe out there, man. I'm hearing after you told me that hotspot thing about the hotspots as far as the COVID thing over in Texas. Careful, man. I know Daniel was here earlier. Let's see who else we got. Let's see, Robert already. I think so. Robert. Split Decision was here earlier. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you hanging out. Everyone that tuned in, you guys are dope. Don't forget, come back tomorrow night. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Do y'all thing, but keep it right. I know they're opening everything back up, man, but don't get too confident, all right? I know everyone's just like, this thing's not that bad, blah, 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 whatever. I'd rather not risk it. You know what I'm saying? It's not just because of you, for you guys, for your families and loved ones and the older folk in your life. So, hey, stay safe, y'all. All right, come back tomorrow night. Shout out to earthwarriors.com, SpicePros.com. You guys know the social medias and all that shit. All right, catch you guys tomorrow night for Keep It Warriors Live. All right, good night, everybody. Good night, Wilshire.